New video this afternoon shows a car speed through an intersection, hitting an 8-year-old boy. We've paused the video right before the moment of impact. That crash near 35th and Scott happened this month, leaving 8-year-old King KJ Hogan with a broken jaw and a swollen face. He was crossing the street with his siblings at the time of the crash. Police are still searching for the driver. If you know anything about this, please call Milwaukee Police. The Milwaukee woman accused of locking her kids in a storage unit is bound over for trial. It comes after a not guilty plea in court today. 27-year-old Isaiah Zielinski faces 6 counts of child neglect. Prosecutors say Zielinski, along with Charles DePriest, kept a 2-month-old as well as 5 other kids, ages 2, 3, 5, and 7 and 9, in a storage unit. Storage unit without lights, electricity, or running water. Police believe the kids had stayed there for more than a month. Detectives say the parents were found in a vehicle in a nearby parking lot. Police say they were homeless. Zielinski will be back in court next month for a pretrial hearing. Meanwhile, DePriest will be in court tomorrow for a scheduling hearing. He's being held on a $20,000 bail. New at 4, there seems to be no clear end in sight 3 weeks into the government shutdown. And concerns are growing over losing critical federal benefits starting in November. Our Durante Matthews joins us live in the newsroom with how the governor is now responding to those worries.
Yeah, that's right, Kim and Ted. So Governor Evers is actually taking a more direct approach with the public. He's on a speaking tour right now, talking to community members, leaders, and activists on this shutdown that he says is affecting hundreds of thousands in the state. Now, Governor Evers stopped at a public library in Racine today. He sat around the table listening to concerns and answering questions about the government shutdown that's now in its 3rd week. The governor specifically spoke on how thousands in Wisconsin are at risk of losing health care coverage through the Affordable Care Act. He also spoke about the possibility of people losing SNAP benefits and food share services next month. Now, just for a little background information, Democrats and Republicans are blaming each other for how we got here. The House passed a bill to keep the government open for 7 weeks, but Senate Democrats weren't backing it because they wanted an extension of Obamacare enhanced tax credits added in. Now, that will help lower health care premiums. Those expire on December 31st. Republicans say they'll negotiate that later, but Democrats wanted to add it into that 7-week funding bill, leading us to this stall right now, keeping the government closed. Governor Evers says Republicans should just go ahead and agree to fund the Affordable Care Act, while Republican Congressman Brian Stiles says the ball is in the Democrats' court.
Without them being working, doing their work, even though they're being paid, all hell's going to break loose here. And I'm very, very, very concerned about that.
The governor's time would be best spent calling Democrats in the United States Senate who continue to vote to keep the government closed.
Now, one thing both sides actually agree on with this is for you at home to reach out to your local, state, and even federal representatives on the matter. And for those in need of resources right now, including putting food on the table, you can call 211. Reporting live in the newsroom, Durante Matthews, Fox 6 News.